What's going on, hustlers? Welcome to the very first episode of the Weekly Hustle, brought to you by Only the Hustle. I'm Nasir, your host. Every week, we'll bring you the latest business news, expert advice, and all the tips you need to build, scale, and succeed in your hustle. This week, we're talking about one of the most important things you could do for your business this year, goal setting for 2025. So let's dive in and kick off the new year strong. But before we get into goal setting, let's take a quick look at what's going on in the business world right now. The big news this week is the latest economic forecast, which predicts moderate growth in industries like tech, healthcare, and small business. If you're in any of these sectors, now is the perfect time to look at expansion opportunities and start preparing for what could be a really interesting year. Next up, we got AI and automation for small businesses. Small businesses are increasingly adopting AI tools for marketing, sales, and even operations. Early adopters are already seeing crazy returns. If you haven't started exploring how AI can streamline your processes, now is definitely the time. And finally, we got the remote work shift. We're also seeing that the remote and hybrid work models are definitely here to stay. Many companies are finding innovative ways to maintain culture and productivity. So if you're running a business, maybe think about how you can adapt your own operations for a more flexible, remote-friendly model. All right, now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Goal setting. But not the usual set your New Year's resolutions and forget about them by February type of goal setting. We're talking about practical, actionable strategies to help you not only set meaningful goals, but actually achieve them. First, let's reflect on 2024. Before you jump into setting fresh goals for 2025, spend some time looking back at last year. What worked for you? What didn't? Reflecting on your wins and lessons learned will give you clarity on where you're excelling and where you might need to pivot. Actually, here's an exercise for you. Grab a pen and paper or open a new document and jot down 3 wins you had in 2024. These could be major milestones or smaller victories that moved your business forward. Then write down 3 lessons you learned, things that didn't go as planned, and what you can improve this year. Doing this will help you understand what's been working and give you a better perspective on how to move forward next year. Next up, let's talk about setting a focus word for 2025. Instead of setting a laundry list of goals, choose a single focus word that will guide you through the whole year. This could be something like growth, balance, visibility, or discipline. Your focus word becomes your anchor for everything you do this year. Whenever you face tough decisions or distractions, ask yourself, does this align with my word for the year? If the answer is no, it's time to reevaluate. Choosing a word for the year helps keep you grounded in what truly matters. It's a powerful tool to simplify decision-making and stay focused on the bigger picture. Now, let's talk about the rule of 1. Many entrepreneurs fall into the trap of trying to do it all at once. And that's a recipe for burnout. Trust me, I know. Instead, try focusing on just one major project, one key metric, and one personal habit for each quarter. By narrowing your focus, you give yourself the opportunity to dive deep into what truly matters and avoid feeling overwhelmed. For example, let's say your business goal is to launch a new product. Your key metric for that quarter could be the number of pre-orders or sales. And your personal habit might be committing to 30 minutes of focused work each morning before you start your day. Focusing on just one thing at a time makes it that much easier to stay on track and actually make progress. The last tip I have for this week is creating a 90-day roadmap. Quarterly goals are so much easier to track and adjust. Instead of waiting until the end of the year to check on your progress, break down your goals into 90-day chunks. This keeps you from getting distracted by things that don't really matter and helps you stay on target. Track your progress every 30 days, and if things aren't going as planned, make adjustments. And remember to celebrate the small wins along the way. Those moments of progress are just as important as the big milestones. You can download our free 90-day roadmap template on our website at othlive.com/90-day roadmap. All right, hustlers, That's it for today's episode of the Weekly Hustle. Remember, setting clear, actionable goals is the first step to achieving big things in 2025. Reflect on your wins from last year, choose a focus word, and simplify with the rule of one. And make sure you have your 90-day roadmap so you can track your progress along the way. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the podcast for more weekly tips and follow Only the Hustle on social media to stay updated with the latest business insights. Next week, we'll be diving into how to create a marketing strategy that will make 2025 your most profitable year yet. Catch you later.